Well, there are a lot of dangers, and I don't want to depress you or your audience, but there are certainly a lot of dangers. So we evolved over millions of years to sleep at night and be awake in the day,
Yeah.
and we're acting against that. And I know you and your crew get up at ridiculous hours to put this show on. And unfortunately, there are dangers, for example, your metabolism, cardiovascular health, dangers for your cognition, your ability to control your emotional state. It's not a good scene.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Shall we just go now?
I was about to ask another question, and then it just turned to ashes in my mouth. I really had nothing to say, and I'm obliged to ask a question on behalf of our long-suffering production team. Morning,
We
everyone
don't so much
out there.
get up at ridiculous hours, often work overnight.
And,
Yes,
I mean, it's
through the
like,
night.
but if they do, their alarm goes off at a dangerous time, like 1 a.m.,
Right.
midnight, and the like.
In
So-
my work, I find that every time someone finds out that I do this kind of work, I get a lot of questions. And I had a question, I think, from almost everyone I talked to on my way in here today.
Excellent.
Well, maybe they've asked it already, but I think it's important for others who might be at home.
Sure.
OK, if we accept what you say, that it has physical and mental consequences for us, can they be reversed if you stop getting up at those hours?
Yes. As far as we know, all of the things that we're doing to ourselves by having these abnormal hours can be reversed by going back to a normal state. So in general, the best thing you could do for yourself is to not work night shifts, not go against your millions of years of natural history.
We're doing morning shift. I think we're okay, aren't we?
Yeah.
Our alarm goes off at 3 a.m, is that
I
right?
would think that you've got a bit of a night shift. If you're getting in at 3, or
Yeah.
some of your people are getting in at 2, that's
That's
a
not
night
morning. Yeah, that's night, really.
shift. Yeah, yeah.
What about
What else do you want to know?
political leaders like the Margaret Thatchers, Ronald Reagans of this world, and still to this day, corporate chief executives boast about, you need 4 hours sleep a night. Kevin Rudd famously didn't get much sleep.
Right.
What are the negative effects of that?
Well, the negative effects is primarily they're going to be making some bad decisions. So I think people shouldn't boast about getting very little sleep. There's this sense that you're being tough if you're not getting sleep. But it's really a ridiculous concept. If you're getting too little sleep, you're not thinking well. You're not emotionally regulating well. The part of the brain that gets affected most quickly by this is your prefrontal cortex, involved in making higher order decisions.
That's the executive function.
Executive function.
function.
Certainly your executives should not be damaging their executive function.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be boasting about it.